Aggravated assault, NJ. 2C 12-1B, Section 5, paragraphs A through G. Okay, at the outset, it's important to understand that the aggravated assault statute is extremely complex, and no one can do justice to the entire statute in a 4 or 5 minute time frame. There's too many ways to commit aggravated assault as defined by our legislature. I did focus on one of them in the previous video, that's assault by auto. This time I want to focus on section B5, which is assault on law enforcement officers. Because I see this come up all the time, especially in the summer at the Jersey Shore. We'll get into that in a moment. But the general gist of this is that the legislature in this statute under Section B has made conduct which would normally constitute a simple assault on most people who are not governmental agents or employees automatically become elevated to a third-degree felony or crime simply because of the class of individual that the victim is. So let me just very quickly read off the list. I don't usually read from the statute, but I'm going to do it here because I think it matters. So Section A, any law enforcement officer acting in the performance of his duties. B, any paid or volunteer fireman acting in the performance of his duties. C, any person engaged in emergency first aid or medical services. D, any school board member, school administrator, teacher, school bus driver, yada yada. E, any employee of DYFS, Division of Youth and Family Services, while clearly identifiable as being engaged in the performance of his or her duties. F, any justice of the Supreme Court, judge of the Superior Court, judge of the tax court, or municipal court judge, while clearly being identifiable in the course of his duties, yada yada. And finally, G, any operator of a motor bus or the operator, supervisor, or any employee of a rail passenger service like a train, like NJT, while clearly identifiable as being engaged in the performance of his duties. So here's how this comes up. I see this all the time in the summertime. It's, Bar A in Belmore, Bar Anticipation. I call that bar the gift that keeps on giving because every summer I and many other lawyers get cases out of there. People go there and drink too much and get in altercations. The police get called, and then all kinds of things happen. Some of them are possessing drugs. Some of them possess other things that are contraband, like knives and guns and blackjacks. But every so often, you get someone who can't hold their liquor, and they take a swing at a police officer. And while I've never seen a police officer get hurt, that is a third-degree felony. So what's the punishment? Well, your exposure is a fine of up to $15,000, possible jail, minimum 3 years, maximum 5 years, and a felony criminal record. It's way beyond anything in municipal court for simple assault. My name is Stephen Aggravated. My telephone number is 732-337-7922. If you find yourself in the middle of one of these cases where you've been charged with assaulting one of these special classes of people that are essentially government employees, call me. I can help you. I've handled some of these cases. They're hard because no one likes a guy who strikes law enforcement. But whatever it is, I can make it less bad. 732-337-7922. Thank you.